are you? You look like me, but you're old. I'm old. And what's with the mask? Forget about the mask, we'll come back to that. I'm you 23 years later. Like time travel? Like, you can really do that? But does it change like world history? Isn't there some sort of paradox? Some sort of alternative universe with you meeting me? I mean, I saw Back to the Future. You know, and you, me talking to me, isn't that gonna like really turn my world upside down? And how does this work? Forget about that, mate. I haven't got time to go into the science right now. I'm here because it's your first day as Director of Corporate Restructuring in Grant Thornton. Okay, I'm pretty excited about the job. Does it work out? It works out fantastically. You're now the CEO and managing partner, and the firm is celebrating its 30 years in Thailand. But hang on, I'm only going to be in Thailand for 2 years. Yeah, that was the plan. Forget that. You see far too many opportunities for you and the firm, and you stick around. Well, yeah? So tell me about these opportunities. Firstly, you build a formidable major player in the restructuring area in Thailand. Secondly, the business expands into whole new areas of service, like business consulting by the acquisition of the Thai operations of Bearing Point, business risk services, forensic services, digital transformation, business process outsourcing, corporate finance. And you realise the importance of specialising in certain industries. And the firm becomes recognised as industry specialists in industries such as the steel industry, manufacturing, automotive, insurance, property development, construction, energy, oil and gas, and most recently in the aviation and airline business. Whoa, so the practice really grows, eh? The practice grows fantastically well, but then the practice decides to invest in Grant Thornton Vietnam and becomes a major player in Vietnam. It then invests into Grant Thornton Myanmar and builds an office in Yangon. You mean you can actually do business in Myanmar? Yeah. Myanmar, it opens up, we do business there, but then it shuts down again. Amazing. Anything else? Yes. We recognise the importance of Japanese business in Thailand, so we enter into a joint venture with Grant Thornton Japan and build a formidable Japanese business out of the Bangkok office. We then make a major investment into Grant Thornton Singapore. And mate, you become the chairman of Grant Thornton Singapore in 23 years' time. Struth! So many things happen. Whew. You got any advice for me to make sure I don't screw up on the way? Sure. Firstly, remember your people are your most important asset. Make sure they understand your vision and come on the journey with you. Listen to them. You're not the only one with the good ideas, mate. You've never been a great listener. Start listening. Be empathetic. Understand them. Understand where they're at. Really get to know your people. You won't regret it. Secondly, continually look at the direction of the business. There is always new opportunities. Don't miss them. There's plenty out there. Continually look at your vision. Continually look at your strategy. Where are you taking the business? Remember the importance of your business in Bangkok. How are you going to keep that moving forward? Thirdly, the world changes, and it changes rapidly. I see you using a Nokia phone. You won't be in 23 years' time. Nokia's gone. It's disappeared. Major brands go. Kodak, major player. In fact, they were one of your first clients when you were back at Pricewaterhouse. Don't exist anymore. And Thailand. Thailand throws all sorts of challenges at you. Yes, it's just gone through the Tom Yum Goong, and we're going through that right now. You're about to have a change of government. You're going to have coups. We're going to change that government again. In fact, there'll be multiple coups. You're going to have floods. You're going to have riots. And then the world is going to face one of the greatest global financial crises it's had since the Great Depression. You're kidding. Now about this mask. You've faced all sorts of challenges, but in 2020 you're going to face one of your biggest challenges because the world faces the greatest pandemic it's had since the Spanish flu of 1918. International travel, in fact even domestic travel, comes to a grinding halt. There is no tourism. People are going to be working from home. So make sure you have your technology, the latest and greatest, and make major investment into it because you're going to need it. Make sure you're ready. And if you're ready, there'll be opportunities that will come out of that. Okay, I'll do my best. Anything else? Buy Bitcoin. What in the world is Bitcoin? And Ian, don't be a d***. Whew. That was amazing. Whew.